this week, I wanted to talk about, we talked about my picking variety the other week.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about the blockbusters that were coming.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
that's right. Yeah.
Remember we did that?
Yeah, we did that.
And you got excited about 3 of them.
I did, but now I can't remember what they're.
I do.
What are they?
Little Mermaid,
Oh, yeah.
Song of Butterflies, and whatever, the prequel to
Oh.
Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And what was the third one?
Was it Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine Bear. I remembered. But anyway, Variety picked the top 100 movies ever made.
Are we going to go through all 100 of them?
No, we're not. But
Top 10?
Not even that, but I know you are such a movie aficionado.
Oh, yes.
And have seen so much.
So much.
And to your knowledge of history of movies, what would you think would be the #1 movie?
Probably like Gone with the Wind or something.
I would have thought.
Uh-huh. I've never seen that movie either, by the way.
Have you ever seen Gone with the Wind?
No.
Oh, okay. But the #1 movie, if you can see this, do you even have a clue?
Is that Audrey Hepburn?
No. That is Janet Leigh.
Never heard of that
Who
name.
is the mother of Jamie Lee Curtis. You know who Jamie Lee Curtis is?
Yes, I know Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's her mother.
Uh-huh.
And this is from the movie Psycho.
Oh, with the knife?
Ding, ding.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And she was the woman in the shower.
That was the #1 movie of all time?
#1 movie, according to Variety,
of all
all time.
Really? Why?
They say every scene is perfection. I've read the write-up to it.
Uh-huh.
And I remember going to see that. I was at church camp in Black Rock, North Carolina.
They took y'all to see that movie while you were at church camp?
A group of us decided we would go see Psycho.
All right.
Scared me to death.
I bet it is.
I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, I'll never take a shower again.
Yeah. I need to see that movie. Apparently, I need to see it.
You love stuff like that.
Yeah, I need to see it.
Oh, yeah. Don't see the remake.
See the original? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's #2, Jackie? I want to know.
#2, you probably have seen this.
Okay. I'm about to say The Wizard of Oz.
Is it? Good gosh, you're good.
Well, I think I saw something in there.
Oh.
I think I cheated a little bit.
Well.
The Wizard of Oz, I have learned more about that over the years and how corrupt the filming process was. Have you heard about it?
Exploiting the little people and...
Well, that, and then like the actors got sick because of the
pills
materials they were using. Yes, just like...
Judy Garland, who is Liza Minnelli's mother. I'm sure you know who Liza Minnelli is. Now, but Judy Garland was one of the most celebrated musical stars of the 40s, that era. And her life was just awful because they would keep her working and then they'd give her pills to keep her, and then she couldn't sleep, and then they give her pills to make her sleep, and then it was just, the whole studio system was just...
That's terrible. That's terrible. And she died very young, right?
She was in her late 40s, early 50s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's still young. That's young.
It's to me.
It's young.
Of course, to you, that's granny.
Well, the older I get, Jackie. You know.
Yeah, I know. Hitting 24 was a big
24,
thing.
24, yeah. We're almost at 25. In May. We have some time.
Wait a minute. May is the wedding. May is the birthday.
May is the wedding. May is the birthday. May is Cody's birthday.
How old would Cody be?
He'll be 26.
Older man.
We're old.
You're marrying an older man.
I don't know. Yeah, we're old.
Yeah. But all that's coming up.
Oh, yeah. May is the best month. I'm telling you. It's when the weather gets nicer. It's when the flowers get prettier.
The flowers are blooming.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, Jackie.
How many weeks is it? I know you got it counted down.
I had the days. It's like 120 something days left, I think. Isn't that crazy? That's wild. We'll be here before we know it.
Now, I don't know. I can't remember back to 50 years ago when Terry and I got married, but when do you send out the invitations?
I was planning on doing that in March.
Okay, I thought it had to be a certain amount of time.
Yeah, like 2 months prior-ish. So, yeah.
You'll
be getting one soon, don't worry.
I'm going to tell you, you put up on Instagram.
Yes.
Your pictures, your engagement pictures.
Yes.
That were made in Paris. And I wrote you a little message, and I said, "Hey, did you see my pick of the litter?"
Yes, the one with us at the coffee shop, right?
Sitting outside. You could not. I wish we could flash it up.
Maybe we can. We'll try to put it right here.
I'm telling you, that is like the perfect picture.
Thank you, Jackie.
No, I'm serious.
Thank you.
And it's a combination of things.
Okay, let's hear it.
You were not looking at Cody.
No.
You were looking away.
Yeah.
But he is looking at you with the most wonderful expression.
Aww.
I mean,
I agree. I agree.
You've got to.
Yeah.
And whoever the photographer was, it's you and Cody. And you're looking this way, and he's looking at you. And then there's a line of tables behind you. And it's just the focus of the film and the way it's set up. All the pictures were good, but that I thought this is the picture.
Yeah, yeah, we love that one too. That one, and then the one of us in front of the pyramid at the Louvre. Those are our two favorites. Thank you for the compliment. I agree. The photographer had it placed really well.
I talk about Steve Arnold, our friend Steve Arnold, and because he's got a website and he does photography, and I tell him all the time, you've got the eye. And I think that's a good photographer has the eye.
Yes, absolutely.
And she did, especially in that picture.
Yeah, she had the eye. She had a vision and she brought it to life.
And she didn't know y'all beforehand.
No.
So it wasn't anything that she knew about y'all. It was that the way she knew what made a good picture.
Right. Maybe we can get it up on the screen here.
I hope you can. I love that because I did. I said, "This is my pick of the litter."
You did. I saw that
and
comment.
I thought, that's the one.
Oh,
that's it.
Well, I'm glad you liked it so much.
I did. I really did.
Thank you. That was way off topic.
And those of you who haven't yet watched The Trip to Paris, it's on YouTube.
It is.
On the
it's on
webpage.
Jackie's channel.
Yeah, and it's. What, 14 minutes?
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Just 4. Yeah, it's really quick, but it's a really fun watch. So.
All right, number 3.
Let's jump back into it.
Yeah, jump back into it. Any idea?
I didn't cheat for this one.
Okay.
I don't know.
The Godfather.
I've never seen that one.
You've never seen that one.
But I know that it's good because my friend talks about it like all the time. She was like obsessed with it for like a time period.
The Godfather was good. The sequel to The Godfather was even better.
Really?
Which is rare.
That is rare.
Rare. And then they made a second sequel. It wasn't good. But the first two are fantastic. But they say the original was number 3. And then there's this movie you may have heard of, may not have heard of.
You've talked about this before.
Citizen Kane?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've talked about it, but it was made back in the 40s or somewhere. Orson Welles was the genius who made this movie.
This is 1984, right?
Huh?
1984?
Orson Welles? No.
No?
No.
Who did?
The movie?
Isn't there a book?
That's H.G. Wells, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I was all around it.
You were close.
I was close.
But I've watched lists, people list their, the all-time great movies, and Citizen Kane is always at the top of the list.
Really?
I could barely get through it.
Really?
It didn't appeal to me. It didn't have anything that I liked. And
it got the number 4 spot with Variety.
It did. And number 5 is Pulp Fiction, with John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson. And I liked it a lot. But I just could not believe that, oh gosh, where is it? Gone with the Wind.
Number 21?
21.
Where would you have put it?
Top 5 at least.
Yeah. What do you think is the best movie of all time? Do you need to think about it and tell us next week?
I might have to.
Okay. He'll think about it and tell us next week.
Think about it.
So come back next week for Jackie's pick for best movie of all time.
But we're going to talk about this at some point too. don't know when we're going to talk about it, but
He's got his list right here for us.
Yeah. Anyway, next week we're going to talk about the Oscar nominations.
Okay.
Because they've come out.
Okay.
And we'll talk about there were some real surprises there.
Okay.
And you asked me one time when the Oscars were, and I said sometime in February. No.
They're in March?
March 12th.
Okay.
So that's something.
Okay.
But again, what is y'all's pick?
Yeah, best movie of all time.
Best movie of all time.
What do you think?
We have gotten a few comments about my Throwback Thursday, where I take my clothes off to interview.
Yeah.
People thought that was funny.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that, that's on Jackie's Instagram page, so you should go watch it.
Yeah, it's
pretty
fun.
good.
It's fun. Yeah. But anyway, those are the top 5 movies that Variety says. I'll think about what I...
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, I just got a different take on movies from the majority of other critics.
Yeah.
I just like to be entertained.
Yeah. That's a good, motto to go with.
That's a motto to go with. I'll stick with that.
Yeah, stick with that.